Hello and welcome to Pure Word Creations. My name is Tahira. Today I have a flip through of a custom B6 size hardcover journal with three signatures. B6 size is about 5 inches by 7 inches. And here are the three signatures. Here's the front. It has a pocket. There's denim fabric on the base of the cover. And these are actually two different fabrics here for the pocket. There's a teal color fabric there, and then there's a sheer fabric with these uh, appliques. And then that's stitched all around. And here's some trim just on the top of the pocket there. And I haven't put anything inside this pocket. The recipient asked for the cover to be lightly decorated and for the insides not to have any images of people. So I wanted to respect that. Here is the spine. It's some fabric that I was gifted by Renee at Renee's At It Again. It has some wonky and geometric stitching. And here is the back. This is also a pocket. On this one, this is not the denim fabric that you see on the front cover. It is paper, handmade paper, I believe from Thailand. That's like a dark purple in color, like an aubergine. Aubergine. Anyway, yeah, so that's decoupage onto the canvas board that I've used. And here's Metal Corner from Butterbee Scraps. And let's get into it. The recipient's colors of choice are purple, magenta, dark orange, and teal. On the inside cover, you'll see a rice paper from Ciao Bella. The recipient is a lover of jazz. Here's some lace trim. The inside of the spine is actually the back side of upholstery fabric. And let's get into the first signature. Have a top tuck here with some burlap trim from Dollar Tree on the end there. Here's a stationery envelope and sheet from Daiso. And this is just my note to the recipient of how to use the journal. Here's some avocado-dyed paper. Here is a postcard from Curated Monotony. The recipient's favorite season is autumn. Here's some more stationery from Daiso. Those purple and orange colors that the recipient likes. Let's see if I can actually get this out. Here we go. There we go. All right. Here's some lined paper on craft. Here's a page from the Cobblestone Magazine that talks about jazz. Here's a purple lace pocket and a Prima journaling card. Here is a rubber stamp by Lin Chianing on this banana leaf paper. Here's some dot grid paper. It's kind of actually more like a cross grid. In this kind of like an album cover or album sleeve, I have this scrapbook paper that's cut into a journaling card with some denim fabric as a tab on the top. And then I have a rub-on here from 49 in Market. Some coffee-dyed paper. Rosemary Morris's eco-dyed and indigo-dyed paper. I'll pull it up close for you to see. Some ledger, lined ledger. I tea-dyed some paper. It's a print, digital. You'll see it on the other side. That's also a rub-on from 49 in Market. It's a digital from Medieval Mirage that I tea-dyed. Here is a book page from Gather Journal. It's kind of the desert, I believe. Really pretty colors. I've just stenciled this word imagine. It's a Dollar Tree stencil. The recipient is a lover of the city of Chicago. Here's a playing card. The skyline. Here's some stationery by Classic Key. Some little paper bits. Here in this, on the other side of the photo sleeve, is some scrapbook paper with some map images. Here's a leaf stamp. On this side of the banana leaf paper, I've put a fabric tab in that dark orange color. I was gifted some samples, some upholstery fabric samples by one of the wardrobe people that I was touring with. Really, really nice. That's from the Cobblestone Magazine. In this pocket, I have a journaling prompt page. And I'll put the book of where this is from in the description box. Some washi tape with some musical notes on it. And here's a paper pocket with some burlap trim from Dollar Tree on there, another stenciled word. And this card I was gifted. Actually, the card was quite large, and I cut it down so that it would fit the size of this journal. And I put it on like a craft card that I already had, just blank card. So I cut it down, backed it with some coffee-dyed paper. And it's actually the skyline of Chicago along Lake Michigan. Here's the description on the back. I've just put some rub-ons from Dollar Tree on the corners there. It says this image came from a walk along the shoreline of Lake Michigan on the north side of Chicago just after sunset. And I know the recipient likes to walk along the lake. So thank you to Susie of Insomnia Bird Art who gifted me that. Here's some Capital Chic Designs scrapbook paper that's starting the second signature. I've just stenciled and used a 49 in Market rub-on. And here's some washi tape. Let's see if I can get it there. It says Melanin. That's by Cookie Sticker Co. Skipped a page. Pages. Here is a rubber stamp by Stamperia. Some kind of pinkish line paper there. Here is sheet music. I believe Teresa at Asseret Studio gifted me that one. And here is a violin playing card. The recipient is a violinist. And here's just a journaling card. It says XOXOXO on the bottom there. Here's some typewriter paper. And this is out of a book on the composer Chevalier de Saint-Georges, or Joseph Bologna. He preceded Mozart, black composer from Guadeloupe and France. Here is a fabric pocket. Inside are these stickers from Dollar Tree. String instruments. And this is actually some grocery bag paper that I stamped. The recipient is a lover of chocolate. This is a Hershey syrup playing card that I've made into a tuck. Here's some scrapbook paper that's made into the shape of a journaling card. This is a magazine image that I've backed with coffee-dyed paper. It's s'mores over the grill. And there's some Hershey's chocolate in the middle there. You know, and she can write on the back. There we go. Alright. Here on the top is a Lin Jianing rubber stamp, one of her geometric frames. Has some extra paper clips. Inside here are some little paper bits. She loves to nap, the recipient does, so here's some Snoopy stationery where they're napping. Here's some stamped headphones and 16th notes on this little craft card. And here's a little journaling piece there. There's some children's manuscript paper that I was gifted by Teresa of Asseret Studio. I have a fabric tab here with a charm, treble clef on this bulb pin. And that's purple graph paper. Here is this tea-dyed tracing paper, and I have a little daily wellness tracker page in here, as well as this stationery from Daiso. Here's some ledger, that pretty color. Here's some origami paper that I was gifted by one of the tour company members. So sorry. There it is. right. And the center of this signature has this page from Gather Journal. That nice teal color. And then here's some paper bits. I stamped a craft tag with this image of a little space person sleeping or napping. And this card is from Sticky Club. It says, I have all the stars. And I don't count that as a person. I'm just going to count that as an image. It was too cute not to put in here. And here is another journaling card with this little Polaroid camera. One of her favorite jazz musicians is Art Blakey, and he's a drummer. So here's a coloring page with this drum set. And on the back is a different kind of drum. That's in this tracing paper pocket. Here I have 2 playing cards from the Black History playing cards from Urban Intellectuals. And this one is about the Dahomey warriors. And this one is a quote from Vice President Kamala Harris. The recipient is a Spanish speaker. So this is a page from a children's learning book. I definitely chose this page. Well, there were no people on the page, but also the recipient loves tacos. So it has taco there. Alright, in this bag are more paper bits. Here's some tea-dyed paper with this washi tape. That's from 49 and Market as well. Really pretty. Here you can see the stamped grocery bag paper a little bit more closely. The stamp is from Stamperia. This stamp is an Amazon stamp. And I think this coffee stamp is too. Here is a Stamperia journaling card with this little cocoa pod. Here's stationery from Rose Colored Earth Co. More music paper, and here's some lace trim. In this fabric pocket, really pretty fabric, I have a word search of jazz musicians. Let's see what's on the back. Canadian politics. And then here's just some notebook paper from Renee's paper packs. I'll put that in later. Here I have washi taped this little flip out pocket. It's actually the packaging for violin strings, or A string rather. I think it's the G string. And then inside, I have a little journaling card made out of scrapbook paper that I was gifted by Cameron of Lotus and Nightshade. I have a little lace tab on the top, and it's backed with coffee dyed paper. I've done some little gold embossing around the edges, and then just attach that lace with a tiny attacher. Here's some more stenciling and rub-on from 49 in Market. And then this little quote in Spanish is from Stamperia. It says, "And freedom is the essence of love." And I'll back that with some coffee dyed paper. Here is a a tag in purple. Not sure if you can tell what color it is, from Lin Chianing. And here's a greeting card. That has her colors in it. Alright, on to the last signature. Some washi tape there with some flowers. Avocado-dyed paper. Here is a sticker with this bell jar and a rose inside. Here is another playing card with her colors. That is a card from Renee. Here's some scrapbook paper. And here's some paper that I got from a creative reuse shop in Florida. It's a light purple color. Alright, on this tag is another one of those space people. I was told that the recipient likes boba tea, so the space person is drinking boba tea or bubble tea. I also like boba tea. Well, I like tea with the tapioca bubbles in it. I don't really get into the milky the milky ones. This piece of ephemera was gifted to me by Teresa of Asseret Studio. It's really, really cool, and the recipient is a music teacher as well. Pretty cool. Here's some staff paper. Here's some washi tape. It's like travel themed. And then this rubber stamp from My Paper Projects. Here in this pocket is scrapbook paper, journaling card, and a postcard from Daiso. Some graph paper from a creative reuse shop. More music paper that's actually for violin. It says violino. Here's some Lokta paper from Paper Connection. Here's more of that typewriter paper. On this one is a rub-on from Dollar Tree. Here's another page from the Gather Journal. The recipient is a fan of restaurant ramen. So here's a bowl of ramen. And this is the actual recipe page for that ramen. And I've also put in another magazine page for her tacos. This one is tomato braised chicken tacos, and on the back, that looks so delicious, roasted sweet potato and black bean tacos. Now that I would eat that. And there's a guest check. This is kind of a burlap. It is a burlap pocket. All right. Here is a library card. Instead of sticking it down, I've just put double-sided tape on the back so the recipient can put it anywhere she'd like. Here is a rub-on from Dollar Tree of some pumpkins, just reminiscent of autumn. Here's another one of those fabric sample tabs, and it feels really, really soft. Here is a postcard from Pipsticks. It's a boombox. Here's just some little tags that are travel themed. And the stationery here, this graph. It's in that craft pocket. Here is a Lin Chianing sticker, the moon. I don't know if you can see the gold. There we go, the gold flash there. And here is an index divider with the recipient's first name initial, more of that lace trim, and a flashcard, El Avion. And here is a pocket made with some of the coffee dyed folder, like manila folder, that I was given in an order from Magdalena at Fat Pickle Studio. Here I have another fabric sample, and this is some teal colored burlap. And inside is just my sticker. And on this end paper is actually canvas. I've printed one of Medieval Mirage's images on canvas of this violin. And that ends the journal. Thank you so much. I hope she enjoys it. It will come with this little pack here. This is my thank you note. And there's her sticker pack in there and some other little goodies, including this greeting card. She loves this kind of dog. And it didn't fit inside the journal, so I just put it in her little goodie bag. All right. Thank you so much. See you next time.